Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, you guys, today I am so excited to talk to you about something that has been driving me crazy the last little bit because there are so many entrepreneurs out here selling all of the things you're promoting, you're doing the things you're doing so much work. You are a solopreneur, maybe with one or two employees, right? And there just seems like there's still something missing that is stopping customers from being able to buy from you. And today I wanted to talk about the 5 stages that every customer moves through because most people focus on one, maybe two of those stages, and then they keep feeling like there's this missing gap and the customers just aren't coming through. It's not working, right? And it's really frustrating. If you've ever built like a puzzle, it's really frustrating when you get to the end if you're missing like one or two pieces, even though you can kind of see the full picture and you're like, it is so frustrating because it's just not clicking and there's nothing to click into place. And so, what I want to talk to you guys today about is the 5 kind of stages that customers move through, what I like to call the customer flow, so that you can kind of analyze yourself as I'm talking. You can kind of, audit in your brain yourself and ask, does my business have these? And if not, what ones does it not have, and what are we going to do about it? What am I going to do to put it in place, right? So let's dive through it. So the first thing that happens in this is someone's a complete stranger. They have no idea who you are. So when someone's a complete stranger, they can't buy from you. And this is why people will say, oh, go build a lead magnet or go do marketing, right? Because they want you to get in front of customers. And so what I find fascinating is the stage that we're at. The next stage is always the goal, right? But you have to know where you're at and you have to know where you're going to go to build the bridge that gets you there, if that makes sense. And so you have a stranger, and in order to get them to become, the goal is to get them to become aware of you. The goal is to get in front of them because then they will have an awareness of you. So the second stage is awareness. This is someone who is aware of you. They know your name. They've heard of you. They may or may not really know what you sell. They might not completely understand it, but they know you. They're in your space. So imagine this in like a networking event. You go to a networking event. You're sitting at the same table as someone. They are aware that you are a human being there, right? Someone adds you as a friend on social media. They are aware that you exist, right? That does not mean that they become a customer instantly, right? So we go from being a stranger to creating some awareness. We've got to be out there in the world, in rooms, on social, whatever it is, to have people kind of become aware of us where they can start to see us, right? And then once someone's aware of you, the next goal is to get them to engage with you. This is like, hey, we can actually have a conversation, right? This is really the stage that I like to think about is you kind of figure out if this person would even be a good fit to be a customer, right? Because let's say you are selling a brush to someone who is bald. They are not a good fit. So a lot of people, what happens in sales is they kind of meet people and they go, oh, everybody's my ideal customer. And that's not true. And so once someone's a stranger and then they become aware of you, now the goal is to get them to engage. And kind of in between this and the kind of point of the engagement is that we get to have conversations. We get to learn more about them. They get to learn more about us. And we really start to figure out, is this the right customer? Is this someone who I could actually help? Is this someone I want to be, like if you're looking at friends, like, is this someone I want to be friends with, right? If you're in the dating scene, is this someone that I would like to date, right? And so there's kind of this level of like engagement where you're talking and it's interactive. So you can see it's kind of like the engage and interact step, right? So we have stranger, and then we go to this aware, like now they're aware of us, then we're in this engage and interacting with them. And then once we've engaged and interact with them, the ones that are the right people that we're like, hey, we can help this person, our product or service could help this person's in a place where they're ready for this product or service. I'm not going to have to force them or convince them, right? They're ready for said thing and they are literally actively looking for it. Now they can become a buyer, right? And so the next goal would be to get them to become a buyer. It's funny that that ends up being their ring finger. I don't know why that's funny to me, but I'm like, we're committed here, okay? So it's like you have a stranger, then there's awareness, and there's this level of engagement, and then there's this, now they are a buyer. And so when someone buys from you, the next goal, right, is to deliver so good that that person, one, loves their experience, two, keeps coming back to you because they love their experience so much, but also three, now they even might send you new customers, right? They might bring more awareness, more strangers into your life to bring them to awareness of you, right? And so what happens is, once again, we go from someone that doesn't know me to someone who's aware that I exist, someone that interacts and engages with me, someone who says, yes, I'm a good fit, and they become a customer, they become a buyer from you, right? Into someone who becomes a key customer or a key client. This is someone who, once again, loves what you do, loves everything that you do so much that they even bring other people with them. Now, the problem is, is that most businesses only focus on trying to build awareness of someone. So they like, oh, people are strangers, whatever. I'm just going to build awareness. So I'm going to post all over social media, and hopefully people will find my stuff and buy. And I'm not going to say we haven't all done that. We've all bought stuff from, people we've never met on the internet before in the first time meeting them. But the chances are very rare. The likelihood that you were out purchasing lots of stuff from people you don't know on the internet off of one video that they posted is very minimal, right? And so we've got to build this level of like engagement and interaction with them, right? Whether that's a phone call, whether that's interacting on socials, maybe there's like a process on your website that they're going through or a group that you put them in, maybe you meet them in person, or maybe you're at an event and this process goes very quickly in person. You could meet someone the same day and have them go through all of these steps where they're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Da, 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 da. I love it. I love it. I love it. And maybe if your service is something that you can deliver immediately, they're like, oh my gosh, give me one or two of these things. I need this for my family, so and so friend, business partner, XYZ, right? And so I've seen this process happen really quickly in person. That's why I think a lot of people love networking. But with today's age, we're all on social media and we're trying to, create a life that we love that you can literally build from anywhere in the world. I do love events, but also I do love social media. It has its advantages to connecting with people who maybe you otherwise wouldn't have connected with. So it's a beautiful thing, but most people just want to stay right here where they're like, oh, people, I'm going to post random stuff and maybe someone's going to be aware of me. And even worse, some businesses are like, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to be like, oh, I talked to like 3 people, once a month and they didn't buy. And it's like, no, 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 no. We're not, that's not a strategy. That is like, oh, I hope something works out for me. It's not going to work. You have to put the work in. And so if you can map this out for yourself and you can say, okay, do I have a way to get in, like these strangers, do I have a way to get in front of them? Is there a way to hit this goal of them being aware? If I do, how do I take the people who are aware of me and get them to interact or engage with me? Okay, how do I take these guys and how do I get them to become a customer, right? Or a buyer? And then how do I get the people that are buying and our customers to have an even better experience and also ask for referrals and recommendations and things like that? And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Map it out for yourself. Look at what you're doing. I will say, depending on when you see this, because today's the 30th of December and our the Freedom Flow experience, so it's kind of like a course, but it's a very interactive kind of implementation course, if you will, starts on not December, sorry, January 6th. And I'm super pumped about this because in that we're going to be building out sequences. So we're going to build the lead magnet with you and the landing page with you that then when you meet someone, you can say, hey, go here, and they can go to the thing, get something from you for free. They can interact and utilize that thing, get some sort of result and say, oh my gosh, I love this, right? And then we're going to have a system that's constantly emailing them, texting them, following up with them, engaging with them, right? Until they can figure out if this is a good fit for them. And then it moves them obviously from being a customer. There are sequences that we're going to be doing that upsell the next thing that you sell. So maybe you have a base product, but there's more add-ons that somebody can buy, XYZ. We have a sequence for that. We're also going to be doing a sequence for reviews and referrals, which I love. It's super exciting to me because a lot of entrepreneurs don't like asking for reviews or testimonials. Like we'll tell our customers, hey, go get testimonials and send them to us so we can post on social media, because in one of our products we post their testimonials. They hate getting them. It's like pulling teeth to get them to go ask customers for testimonials. And so what I love is we've built a sequence in place that actually has that happen. So we give you the system to do it all, and we help you build it all. It is like, once again, an implementation. There is a group of 10 people total going through it. So you are building it, but we are there walking you through it every single step of the way, which I wasn't planning on talking about today, but obviously I love the customer flow. And while it might not, it's going to have pieces for all of this, it's customizable to you. So it's not going to be a copy paste XYZ. We're teaching you with your business. We're walking you through it with your business so that you can customize this for your customer flow and your customer experience and what you want them to have. But anyways, I'm super excited. I think it's going to be incredible. If you're seeing this and it's before January 6th, message me and I will send you the link to get in. But yeah, I'm super excited. Either way, whether you do that or not, what I want you to know is this flow doesn't change. I've been in business for over 10 years. And what I will tell you guys is that every single business product service that I have offered literally has these 5 things. Now, some of them can go quickly. Like I said, if you have, once again, a follow-up sequence, it can be very quick, taking someone from being an engaged customer to a buyer, because we are following up with them. We're talking to them. There's a lot of interaction that's happening with the customer. And we all know most people don't buy the first time. They have to see you, kind of warm up to you. They have to, and so a lot of people just spend their time focused on getting new leads, which I love, but also that's good marketing, but good sales is actually taking those leads and actually getting them through the process of being able to decide and discern if this is good for them or not, and if this is a good fit and you guys are going to work together, right? So I hope this helps. It's something that you'll use over and over again in your business. So save this video, come back to it, become an expert every time you launch a new product, a new service, a new business. This is something I want you to be thinking about because every business has this where customers walk through this. And yeah, I hope this helped you. But I love you and I hope you have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.